Hello everyone, welcome back to Little Swinro channel. I'm Jess and this is Little Swinro. And today I'm going to show you how to draw this. If that's something you're interested in, keep on watching. To start, I use a gouache brush with the opacity of 50%. So the more strokes I have, the darker it's going to be. First block out the shape with a very dark green bluish color. Then I choose a brighter green brushes on top of the dark green to create the volume for the bush, and finally with a very light and saturated green on top for the highlight. All of this was created using one single default brush.
Wow!
Now I want to show you how it would look like with a custom brush, so I choose a different color for this next one, but using this very same technique that I used for the first one. I chose a dark purple for the shadow and then go to a lighter orange. Then the brightest orange is for the highlight. The next one is the same technique with different brush. Just want to show you how different brushes and different color can change the look of your painting. For the next one, I want to show you that with this simple technique, you can create so many things. For example, creating 3 bushes stacked on top of each other. Now you got a tree. How easy was that? What about a little different shape? We've been creating all round shape, right? What about a little pointy tree? Same thing, choose the dark color to create the shape you want, and then a brighter color to create the volume. Then the brightest color for the highlight. Now those are some very cute and simple trees. What do you say we level up a bit for the next one? I use a stamp brush to set the frame for the tree, then using a custom foliage brush for the leaves, then adding highlight to it. Also go back with the eraser to erase some of the spot on the tree to make it look more natural and not just this one big clumps together. For the next tree, I use the same stamp brush for the tree, but I want to demonstrate to you that we gotta use the stamp brush just as a medium. It's not the end goal. So you see me erase some parts of the tree, branches to create the different shape for the tree. If you own one of these stamp brushes, try to manipulate them, change them, make them look different. Don't let the stamp brush dictate your end result. Now, at this point, you may think, but I don't have the custom brushes like you do. Do not worry. For this very next one, I only use ink brush and basic brush, which are 2 default brushes that come with the program. So I use the ink brush to create the tree trunk. You can adjust the size of the brush bigger for the trunk and smaller for the branches. Now, I'm gonna show you a trick to turn a basic round brush into your own custom foliage brush. All I do is double click on the brush to open the brush setting, then under Dynamics tab, increase the Scatter X and Scatter Y bars. Now you have a random bubbly looking brush like this. So I'm gonna use that for the leaves of the tree. See, no custom brush, no problem. Next one, I'm painting a willow tree. I'm using the same ink brush for the tree trunk, and then for the greeny part, I use the gouache brush with the opacity about 60%. Then give it light strokes top to bottom with different shade of green. I also change the size of the brush so we have some smaller and some bigger strokes. Now, since we have a willow tree, let's move to the tropical climate. When I think about tropical, I'm thinking about beach and the sun and palm trees. Yes, I'm gonna draw two versions of palm trees here, the tall version and the short version. What other tree I think of when I think tropical? It's banana tree. Yes, there's absolutely no tropical countries that have no banana tree. If you can think of one tropical country that have no banana tree, leave the comment below. Prove that I'm wrong. But I know I'm right, always. Okay, enough about the tropical climate. What about countries with cold weather like Canada? Let's make some pine tree or Christmas tree. First, you gotta create a straight line for the tree, and then all the branches is gonna spread out from this straight line. I also have the same tree in my calendar series #1 video. You can check it out if you're interested. And don't forget to add the highlights for the tree so it look more three-dimensional and not too flat. Next, I also have a pine tree, but this time with some snow on it. And when I paint snow, I never paint them just white. I usually start with a light blue and then add in white for the highlight of the snow. So we've done a lot of trees. What about branches? Like there's maybe a scene that you have a close-up shot that you don't see the entire tree, you only see some branches. Now here's the trick. I have put the branch of this tree and the leaves on two different layers. And the reason is that I can erase the leaves later, because by erase some of the leaf, now it look more random and natural. At this point, some of you again might say, but I don't have the stamp brush like you do. I can tell you that it's not a problem. Remember, from the previous example, we paint the tree with ink brush and basic brush. Well, we are doing the same thing here, choosing the pink color this time for the tree branch. What about creating a pile of leaf? I used the same technique that I used for the bushes, but instead of a round shape, this time it's a triangle shape. That's it. Very simple. For the next one, I'm adding a balcony. A lot of time in painting, we don't just paint trees and leaves and flowers. A lot of time we gotta paint other objects too. Balcony is an example. How romantic it is when you think about a balcony with flowers. Speaking about romantic, how was your Valentine's Day? Did you spend it alone or with somebody? Leave the comment below. Let me know. For the final piece, I will paint a taro leaves. One of my favorite ones to draw, just a couple heart shape, and then you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video and maybe learned something from it. Let me know in the comment section which one is your favorite. For me is this one. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.